This episode of the Glitched Out Gaming Report is brought to you by absolutely nothing. Greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome to the, I was about to say podcast, but welcome to the Gaming Report. I guess it is a solo one-man podcast, but anyways, I hope you guys are doing great this week, because I mean, tomorrow, Horizon Zero Dawn rises into glory, into all of our possessions. Hopefully. I'm picking it up. You already know that. I'll have impressions of that next week, because I'm sure that's all I'm going to be playing. And of course, Friday, we witnessed the rise of a new Nintendo console, the Nintendo Switch. And yeah, it's going to be a great week, I think, for gaming. Aside from Horizon, there's a few other games out on Tuesday. Torment is out. A pick from the fantasy draft that I essentially took away from Aussie Legend. Again, sorry, Mitch. And yeah, I saw that The Adventures of Van Helsing, The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing, is coming to PSN on PlayStation 4 as well this week. And if you own a PS3, Suikoden 4 is going to be available. So all of that is awesome and cool. But of course, we're going to kick off this show as I kick off every Glitched Out Gaming Report with what I've been playing. And folks, the only thing I have been playing this week has been Yakuza 0. I have been sinking more time into this game. I've got 100 hours put into this game now. It's like I've talked about over the past few weeks. It's essentially been the only game I've been playing. And I'm up to chapter 12 now, I want to say. At the time I'm recording this, going right back at it after I'm done recording. But man, am I ever loving this game. There's been a few moments. The big reveals have happened now, or a couple of them anyway. And it's been like, holy shit. Things are starting to become connected, making sense. It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. The story in this game, just incredible. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. And I just hit the mic, and I'm so sorry for any of you who that might have affected. But yeah, I am absolutely in love with this game. And if there's got to be 10 other games throughout this year in order to knock it off my top 10 games of 2017. Good chance that's going to happen. It's going to be a damn good year for video games. But right now, I'm highly confident, even though it's really, really early in the year, Yakuza has a very great chance of being on that top 10 list. So yeah, highly recommend it. If you've never tried it and want to check it out, I do say go for it. If you're a fan of the Shenmue series, perhaps, you might enjoy this quite a bit. And that is a good segue to dive right into the news, all of which I've pulled from Gemitsu this week because I'm lazy and just went to one source. Alright, so rumor going around that Shenmue 1 and 2 HD remasters are due out in sometime in 2017. As written by Sal Romano over on Gemitsu, high-definition remasters of Shenmue and Shenmue 2 will launch in 2017, according to a trusted source close to Atlas USA of blog and online retailer Rice Digital. The website reports that both games may be released together rather than separately, and are likely being geared up to launch before Shenmue 3. While it doesn't have any further information, the website said it was told it is safe to assume a PC/Steam release, and there has not been any indication that the remasters will appear on any other platform. Boo, put it on PS4. The author of the article previously leaked information that Atlas would publish The King of Fighters 14 a few days before its official announcement. Back in January, Sega registered a pair of Shenmue remaster-related domains, as we covered on a previous episode. And prior to that, in May of 2017, Sega said it was investigating working on remasters of the two games. And of course, Shenmue 3 is in development at WiseNet and currently slated for release for PlayStation 4 and PC in December. Would not surprise me if that game gets pushed to 2018. So there you go. This would be really cool. I honestly hope if they do put out a remaster of this, it'll end up on PlayStation 4 as well. I've never played the two games, but I really want to. I've heard such good things about them. I've seen some gameplay being played by various outlets around, game trailers back in the day when the Easy Allies guys were still employed by them. So yeah, I'm excited. I really, really hope this ends up on PS4 because I do want to play these games. Next up! Oh, I cover so much wrestling here on my channel. Go watch Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday Night Fight, all the OGW action you desire. But of course, we got some gaming news here. Big question mark. Is Fire Pro Wrestling set to return? Well, again, by Saul Romero over on Yamitsu, Spike Chunsoft launches Pro Wrestling Teaser website. Spike Chunsoft has launched a mysterious website featuring a short YouTube video and a link to SC Pro Wrestling Twitter account. The video shows two wrestlers about to fight, before it abruptly ends and displays the Spike Chunsoft logo. The stance the fighters take before initiating the battle is the same stance as seen in Spike Chunsoft Fire Pro Wrestling series. Oh my god, I can't talk. I'm so excited. The name of the Twitter account is 3/2 in San Francisco, and the URL to the teaser website features 070302, suggesting we'll hear about whatever this is next Thursday, March 2nd in San Francisco, possibly at GDC 2017, which runs from February 27th to March 3rd. And I have only ever played one Fire Pro Wrestling game, and that was Fire Pro Wrestling Returns on the PlayStation 2, and that game was fucking incredible. As you all know, I'm a big wrestling fan. This was basically a 2D graphics wrestling game. Very hard to understand. They had a lot of cool matches into it, like the exploding death match. Japan gets weird with wrestling, folks. It's awesome, though. And they had basically like all the big name Japanese wrestlers in there, but they also had some North American ones with different names, like Sting was clearly there, and Hogan, and Flair, Kevin Nash. It was really cool, and I do hope this is a return to the franchise. There was one on the 360, if I remember correctly, a shitty Kinect game where it was like, oh, there goes the franchise. But hopefully Spike Chunsoft is going to bring it back in a big, badass way. Of course, you all know, folks, how much I love Spike Chunsoft. Danganronpa, come on. The Zero Escape franchise. I fucking love those guys. So I'm really hoping they're going to bring the Fire Pro Wrestling series back to its glory days with this, if it is this. And we'll find out in... I'm trying to think what day it is today. Today's the 27th when this is going up. So the 28th is tomorrow, Tuesday, Thursday. We'll probably find out on Thursday, March 2nd. Should have known that because I'm going out to see Logan. So yeah, hopefully we'll find out then, and we'll report back on this next week. Alright, going into our next news story. And again, from Saul Romero over on Yamitsu, Nioh worldwide sales top 1 million copies. Total retail and digital sales for Nioh have toppled 1 million units worldwide, Ko Tepmo and Team Ninja announced. Nioh was first announced in 2005 and launched simultaneously worldwide in 15 languages earlier this month. It achieved 1 million sales just 2 weeks after its release. And they have they are going to release an in-game Golden Nioh armor with the title update version 1.02 due out today, February 24th. So yesterday this update should have came out. And yeah, this is fucking awesome. I am so happy this game is doing so well. I would really like to pick it up myself. It's a title I plan to on doing so in the future. Just money right now. Can't really afford it, especially with Nier Automata coming up. And of course Horizon, and I'm very tempted to get Torment as well. So many games, so little time, so little funds. But I am so happy that Nioh has had this much success. And the character of the game, I believe his name is William. Could be wrong in that. He's going to be showing up in their Musou game as well, with all the other Tecmo Koei characters. That's really, really cool. And good on you, Nioh. Alright, and finally, now I do like to do these at the exact same time, but since these are out and the PlayStation ones are not yet, we'll find that out over the course of this week, and I'll talk about them next week. We got the games with gold for March 2017. So, on the Xbox One, available for the whole month will be Layers of Fear, normally $19.99 USD. From March 16th to April 15th, you'll be able to get Evolve, which is normally $49.99, which, whew, we'll talk about that in a second. Xbox 360, from March 1st to March 15th, you'll be able to get Borderlands 2, which is normally $20, and it does play on the Xbox One as well, thanks to backwards compatibility. And from March 16th to March 31st, you'll get Heavy Weapon, normally $10, and yes, backwards compatible as well. So there you go. That is your lineup, and I think I remember hearing some good things about Layers of Fear. Cool. Borderlands 2. It's kind of better just to get the Handsome Collection because you're going to get the pre-sequel as well, and I think you get better shit anyway in the Handsome Collection version. I can't remember exactly, so don't quote me on that, but okay, cool, I guess, if you own a 360 still, or if you want to play original Borderlands 2 on the Xbox One. Still, though, kind of lame. Heavy Weapon, never freaking heard of it. Maybe it's a fantastic downloadable game. And Evolve. Evolve is the big one here because all support for that game has been pulled. There was a free-to-play model on PC anyway. I think they said that was coming to consoles, but it's probably not now. I don't know why they're valuing this at $49.99. It seemed to me like this has gotten cheaper anyway. It's a weird game for them to stick up on with games for gold. To be honest with you, if I owned an Xbox One, I'd be really bored with this slam, and that's to say, PlayStation has had some really bad ones as well, and we've talked about that before. I'm trying not to be biased here, but yeah, this isn't a great lineup. There's nothing here to me that really jumps out at me, to be honest with you. The pick of the bunch here is Borderlands 2, but again, Handsome Collection, probably the better way to go and get that game anyway. And there you go, folks. That there does it for your news of this week. So now it's time to move into our topic of the week. And I realize that this is probably going to be a very, very quick episode. Because I don't believe there was any comments on the last one either. No, there was no comments. 7 views. Thanks, folks. I mean, honestly, I love everybody who tunes in. Alright, so games of March. We'll run down through the full list here, and then I'll go through and pick and prod my way through all of these and say what I think of each of them. So, on the second, over in Asia, Musou Stars gets its PlayStation 4 and Vita release. Awesome. And then on the third, this coming Friday, folks, it's time to switch, because the Nintendo Switch releases, and here are your list of games for the Nintendo Switch. 1-2 Switch, I Am Setsuna, Just Dance 2017, Snipper Clips, Human Resource Machine, Little Inferno, which may be getting delayed from what I've heard, Skylander Imaginators, The Binding of Isaac, Afterbirth, which has been delayed. I know for sure that one is not a release game right now. Super Bomberman R, which is overpriced greatly. World of Goo, which I believe is being rumored to be delayed as well, probably is by the time this goes up. And The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which is also releasing on the Wii U. On the 7th, we have Altair Ferris, The Alchemist and the Mysterious Journey for Windows, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation Vita. Lego Worlds for Windows, PS4, and Xbox One. Nier Automata for the PlayStation 4. And Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands for Windows, PS4, and Xbox One. On the 14th, we have I clicked a button, folks, and I was taken away from the page. Anyways, on the 14th, we have Danganronpa 1 and 2 Reload for PlayStation 4, Star Trek Bridge Crew for the HTC Vive, the Oculus Rift, and PlayStation VR, and Styx Shards of Darkness for Windows, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. On the 16th, over in Asia, SL World vs. Sword Art Online Millennium Twilight releases on PlayStation 4 and Vita. And also in Asia, Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash for the PlayStation 4. Bikini-clad girls with water guns, if that's your thing. On the 21st, we have Mass Effect Andromeda for Windows, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. Toukiden 2 for Windows, PlayStation 4, and the PlayStation Vita. Troll and I for Windows, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. On the 24th, we have Dreamfall Chapters, The Longest Journey for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. And Mario Sports Superstars for the 3DS. On the 28th, we have Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 Remix and 2.5 Remix for the PlayStation 4. MLB The Show 17 for the PlayStation 4. Parappa the Rapper Remastered for the PlayStation 4. Whoo, hot diggity damn, 3 PlayStation 4 exclusives in one day. And we have Strafe getting its Windows release. On the 30th, over in Asia, we have Attack on Titan Escape from Certain Death for the 3DS, Blue Reflection for the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation Vita, and The Alliance Alive for the 3DS. And finally, in the to be announced section, we have Has Been Heroes for Windows, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One, Old Time Hockey, which I do believe has a release date of the 28th right now for the PlayStation 4, Windows, and Xbox One, and Outlast Second Contact for Windows, PS4, and Xbox One, and Overload for Windows, Mac, Linux, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. Oh, and Routine for Windows. So it's a really big month, folks. Attack of March is back in full. Farch, I guess. You want to call it that, put fucking March together for Arch. So big day if you're picking up a Switch. Awesome. Still, if you own a Wii U, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, definitely on my radar. Probably won't be a day one pickup for me. We have Nier Automata, which I am very, 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 very tempted to pick up. Game is looking incredibly awesome, and you can buy the trophies with in-game currency, apparently. Really cool. There's like a shitty trophy that's extremely annoying to get. I'll just buy it. That's cool, having a secondary option how to unlock a trophy. That's actually really cool in a way. Or you can take that as being very bad either. Hey, I bought that trophy. I spent 15 hours trying to get it. That's an argument. for another time. Mass Effect Andromeda, I really don't care. I honestly do not like the series. I played 2. I tried playing 1 after the fact with the Mass Effect collection on PS3, but couldn't really get into it. Didn't like it. Mass Effect 2, I played the entire thing. Thought it was an okay third-person shooter, to be honest with you. And here come the haters. Sorry, folks. But I'm sure it's going to be a big game, big release, so I can respect that. I respect the franchise. I don't like it, but I respect it. Of course, I'm picking up Danganronpa 1 and 2 Reload. Got the limited edition coming from the NIS store on that one. Goodbye, $100 right there. What else we got here? Mario Sports Superstars. I'm sort of interested in that, but 28th, man. Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 and 1.5 and 2.5, I should say, on PlayStation 4. Really tempted to pick that one up. I probably will pick that one up because I hate myself so much and want to make myself poor. So yeah, interested in that. And I'm actually quite interested in old time hockey. Depends on the price of it though. If it's over $20, won't be day one. I'll wait on a price drop, but it looks cool. It harkens back to the old NHL 94 type gameplay. But there you go. March, an extremely busy month, especially if you're buying a Switch. And Zelda will be that in March. Even though Horizon's out on the 28th, and that is going to essentially be my March game right there. And folks, that is going to do it for the topic of the week. Questions and comments, we didn't have any on the last episode, so nothing there for me to go over. If something, I'm recording this on Saturday, so if something gets posted on Sunday, I do apologize for not reading your comment. I will read it on next week's episode. So, recommendation and pick of the week. My recommendation this week, if you can find it, would be Yakuza Dead Souls for the PlayStation 3. This was Yakuza's zombie game. They went in on the zombie craze as well, folks. And this was a kind of a tried and true Yakuza game with a zombie attack going on in it, where you could fight zombies at one moment and then go into a karaoke bar and sing for like 3 hours if you wanted to, and then go back outside, beat up the zombies, and then go play Mahjong for a little bit. Yeah, you could do that in Yakuza Dead Souls. It was a weird, wacky side game for the franchise. Not much, not a fantastic story into it. I mean, zombies, but it still had that melodramatic type of story to it, which was awesome. So there you go. If you can find it, Yakuza Dead Souls. And my pick of the week for the games coming out this week, it's obviously, it's gonna be the Legend of Horizon Zero Dawn, the game I have been most anticipating. Well, not most. I mean, Persona picks up that. My second most anticipated. No, that would probably go to Danganronpa V3. My third most anticipated game of 2017, Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, cannot wait to play it. Cannot wait to talk about it next week. And over the course of some point this week, you'll see an unboxing video from me in regards to Horizon Zero Dawn. I'll just leave it at that right now. And folks, that's going to do it for this week. Of course, you can find me right here on YouTube with all the wrestling videos and random videos that I put up. And coming up this week, yes, there will be an unboxing video. I hope to get my pickups video recorded, which I have a fair few things to show off right now in terms of stuff that I've picked up. And hopefully I'll have something really big coming in the mail as well before I record that video, so I'm probably not going to be recording that until Friday. So you might see the pickups video go up on Sunday. I'm hoping anyway, so it would be the 5th. So look forward to it then. Probably won't get a chance to do it until later, but yeah, who knows? Hopefully everything will work out and you'll see that video and see the awesomeness. I've got games, I've got anime, I've got... Did I pick up any movie? I will have a movie by then. So yeah, there you go. Look forward to that this week, folks. And of course, you can find me on Twitter at @the_LordX. Thank you all for tuning in. You have been awesome, and I am glitching out.